on 2K TV, right? You're on 2K TV right now. Yeah, okay. 2K TV.
Season 5 has arrived, and if you're looking to unleash the power within, then check out the following events. This weekend, aboard the Concha Del Mar, earn treasure at Gold Rush. All the VC you win in Ante Up will be used as your event score, and the winner will be dripping in gold. And in the city, make your way to Mobile One Grand Prix. You know the drill. Start your engines and finish the race for a chance to earn exclusive MyPlayer items and unlimited block boosts. Again, the Concha Del Mar hosts Dime Time, where you can win prizes by reaching the target number of assists. Meanwhile, the city will have the Adidas Basketball Open Run. Win on all 4 courts to receive 10,000 VC, free skill boosts, and exclusive MyPlayer items. Plus, a new season means new apparel. Season 5 brings a unique Jordan collection featuring Rui Hachimura and some sweet gear from Dim Mak. That's it for me. Now get out there and channel the power within.
Welcome to an all-new episode of NBA 2K TV from Cleveland, Ohio.
And I'm back here at the studio. All-Star's always one of my favorite times of the year. How's everything been, Alexis?
Oh, it's been great. It's been cold. I can barely feel my hands. I'm barely speaking. My lips are blue right now. But the events were action-packed with players, fans, and, of course, NBA 2K.
That sounds fun, but first, let's dive into Season 5 Power Within. It's live right now, and we have all the details for you. Your hunt for glory is over, but the next 6 weeks will summon the power within. Welcome to Season 5 of NBA 2K22. This may be the coolest season yet. A new artistic design adorns each affiliation. The perfect new backgrounds for you to showcase new emotes, animations, and clothing in all 4 affiliations, and on board the Concha Del Mar. 40 new level prizes await as you compete to cement your legendary career. Size up defenders like Kyrie, pull spin jumpers like MJ, and dance on whoever gets in your way. You can flex on the competition with even more new emotes at levels 12, 16, 20, and 25. Don't embarrass anybody though, unless they really deserve it. Update your fit with free Season 5 clothing item rewards at various levels. And looking for a new ride? Well, I'll just say you'll be getting a lift at level 30. Along the way, accelerate your level gains as you pick up double XP coins. Plus, make sure to head over to my team for a chance to earn Dark Matter Ray Allen for reaching level 40. And of course, don't forget, this is the season we'll be awarding $500,000 in the My Team Unlimited tournaments. You do not want to miss that. And hey, there are so many prizes to see, we won't spoil all the fun. We know you'll be scrolling through soon enough. Enjoy the new season, everyone, and make sure to send in those highlights to social with the hashtag 2KTVWow. Now, go get level 40. I'll see you out there.
There are events happening all over the city during All-Star Weekend. Our first stop, NBA Crossover, where basketball culture comes together through fashion, technology, and artists. And you never know who you might see. No, he's cheating. How you got 8? I caught a game of virtual Pop-A-Shot with Jalen Suggs. What's on that device? Like automatic? Green? And met up with artist Sue Tsai. You may have seen her work in NBA 2K. Sue, your artwork is in NBA 2K. Now, first, tell me how you found out that your artwork was in the game.
So they had told me that it was possibly going to be in it when we were creating all this the NBA designs, and then I actually found out through Twitter some guy like posted a screenshot and was like, "Oh my God, I can buy suit-tie clothes in NBA 2K," and I saw the screenshots of them. It's super cool.
Yeah, what did you think of it?
It's amazing. Like, I have so many friends that play 2K, and it's just like, it's such a cool video game, and to be like, see my stuff in it, like in a digital form is super cool.
All right, so what are we doing here today?
I actually created this really cool paint by numbers piece. So I do these really cool limited edition basketballs that are like really colorful and fun. So this is kind of like a rendition of that, but it's obviously in black and white, and then everyone can kind of, you know, work together to create the final piece.
Well, thank you so much. This is awesome. I can't wait to see the final result.
Thank you so much. I know, I'm excited too.
The court, I don't like the court. The ball is feeling weird. I'm not warmed up.
Oh, I hear a lot of excuses, so you have a chance to come beat Alexis Morgan from 2K TV and Knockout. Get here right now. You never know who's going to show up in Cleveland for All-Star.
I'm doing a knockout challenge. I didn't sign up for this. My producer signed me up for this. I'm very nervous. Try to miss, like airball it. Make me look good. Make me look good. Okay. Across town, we wrapped up the weekend with 2K taking center stage.
What's your favorite mode to play on?
Probably my career.
And check out how Zach LaVine's game stacks up in 2K22 versus the real world. Once again, All-Star Weekend did not disappoint. See you next year in Salt Lake City. You want to be on 2K TV, right? You're on 2K TV right now. Yeah, okay. 2K TV.
We've been bringing you selects of our biographical series, Respect Your OGs, in honor of Black History Month. This week, we wrap it up with the story of NBA legend Bill Russell, told by Jaylen Brown.
When you talk about the idea that a basketball player can do more than just play basketball, there's no question that Bill Russell has to be at the center of that conversation. He's a true OG. I should probably start by making it clear what a baller he was. Russell played 13 seasons with the Celtics and he won 11 championships. That's almost impossible. But with Russell in the middle of everything, rebounding, blocking, passing, scoring, he made it possible. Ray Auerbach, the Celtics coach, was colorblind with the way he put together his teams. But the rest of the league and the country was a whole other story. Russell was called every awful name you've ever heard when he played. In 1961, the Celtics went to Kentucky for an exhibition game, and Bill and his black teammates were denied service at a restaurant. They decided to boycott the game. Even at home, outside of Boston, police trailed him when he drove through town. One time, his house was broken into and vandalized. His trophies were destroyed. The N-word spray painted on the walls. But Bill wasn't intimidated by this hatred, and he wasn't going to let that kind of abuse deter his mission. And his courage lifted him to the forefront of a generation of black athletes who worked for change all across the country and the world. He went to Mississippi after the assassination of civil rights icon Medgar Evers and made a statement by running an all-integrated basketball clinic there. He campaigned for the Civil Rights Act and the Voting Rights Act, and he was a leading voice for black athletes who believed in the fight against injustice. All these years after he won those 11 titles as a player, the last two as a team's player coach, by the way, I think the most important thing to understand about Bill Russell isn't just how hard he fought, but simply how he fought. He wrote books, articles, magazines. He educated himself and others about why the struggle was worth it. And what was the best way to fight it? Bringing so many others into the effort, too. Maybe more than anything else, education was huge for Bill, and symbolic, too. His father's schoolhouse was burned down by racists, and his daughter graduated from Harvard Law School. To this day, well into his 80s, Bill's still using his voice to teach and support our generation, and we're grateful for that. He's the model we should all aspire to emulate. He's the inspiration we still need every day. He's the reminder of why the fight is worth it.
game started right now. Hi, I'm Sean Pebbles, the PA announcer for the Cleveland Cavaliers, and you'll hear me call Cavs games right here on NBA 2K22. At guard, 6'1", number 2, Colin Sexton. Been a Cavs fan since I was 11 years old, and I'm actually still a partial season ticket holder with the Cavaliers through Wine and Gold United, and have been for many years. So, going from, the upper level seats down to courtside, again, it's just that transfer of energy that I have for that organization and that team, just from up there down to the court. And I'm so honored and humbled to be a part of it with my family in Cleveland, because that's what they are to me.
At 7 feet, starting at power forward, number 24, Lauri Markkanen.
Growing up as a kid and watching the Cavs teams take on Jordan and the Bulls and all the heartbreak from back then, you're thinking, are we ever going to get our opportunity to be at the top of the mountain? In 2016, even going down 3-1, everyone was probably thinking the same thing. Well, okay, well, it's another good run, but, we'll try again next year. We were at Game 4 that night when the Cavs went down 3-1 in Cleveland. And my oldest daughter graduated from high school, and we went to Disney World for a trip to celebrate her graduation. So that's where we were on Father's Day on June 19th of 2016 when the Cavs won the championship. My girls have video of me just falling to my knees, and I just sat there just in silence and just let it soak in that they actually did it. I had just a Cavs basketball shirt on, and there were people all day long, complete strangers, high fives, fist bumps, hugs, just congratulating me and congratulating the Cavs. It was a special moment, and obviously the city is completely transformed because of that ring.
Jared Allen with the dunk.
I started out in the NBA, well, it's now called the G League, but back then in 2008, 2009, it was the D League in my hometown of Erie, Pennsylvania. I was the full-time public address announcer for the Bayhawks in Erie, and obviously that experience led me to September of 2017 when I found out about the Cavalier opportunity. Lo and behold, in the beginning of October, I got the call that they selected me to be the public address announcer for the Cavs, and after all these years and all the great memories, and the show goes on.
Colin Sexton.
That energy is just natural because it comes from within as a fan of the Cavs, and everything that happens, good or bad, just like everyone else sitting in the arena and watching on television, I feel it and I take that home, and you're part of it with everybody, and we have that all for one for all mentality, a city of underdogs, but we'll never say die, and that be the fight attitude is embraced by everyone, and I'm just so honored and so happy to be a part of that with everyone in the Cleveland area and Cavs fans all over the world.
That's the game, folks, and your Cavaliers win.
Hey, 2K TV fans, I'm Sean Pebbles, voice of the Cleveland Cavaliers, hosting your All-Star Special Top Plays. And hey, the dunk contest has nothing on this week's highlights. We're flying high with the best dunks you've sent us. Let's take off. First up in clutch time, Blasian Invasion intercepts with AI, giving Devin Booker the chance to fly. Play Now Online 30 sends this clip in from, well, Play Now Online figures. And LeBron James figures to order a 2-for-1 poster deal.
Cocked it back and fired it.
indeed. Getting practice on my court, Brian Armstrong looks competition ready with not just the contact slam, not just the step over, but a full-on gymnastics routine. The Real Big Hoops rebounds in the pro-am, reposts, and then gives all of us something to repost on social. A dunk on 4 has us all asking for more. Showing some rec love with Dean Staines, timing the putback dunk to bring rhythm and funk. And hey, that's worth clipping.
Yeah, it's clipped.
One good putback deserves another with Gibson the 1-1. And we snatch this one up from my career. Each step is perfectly placed to throw this miss back home.
Vic Spots is rocking in the dunk fest. On the left side, with the left hand. Bodies a defender with the power of a grizzly. Roar. Just Lion 2018 sacrifices 2 bodies to soar for this score. Let's get that ice ready for halftime, everybody. Whoa! So we need to check about 8 rims for repairs. I got tasked with that paperwork somehow, so I better get that in. Remember, if you want a chance to see your best play on 2K TV, share them on social media using the hashtag 2KTVWow. And I'll see you inside your next Cavs game in NBA 2K22.
We hope you enjoyed this episode. Make sure you follow us on social media for more. We're at NBA2K_2KTV.
And until next week, enjoy the game.
Enjoy the game. Let's go get warm.
Coming to you live on this Tuesday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Trae Young.
And the one thing that he'll be looking to change is the downturn in his three-point percentage. It's taken a hit here the last 10 games. I know he's putting in extra work to get that rhythm back.
And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Thank you so much, Kevin. The Hawks have accumulated a depth of talent. Trae Young says we've got a lot of weapons. I'm like a kid in a candy store. I get to play with all these guys that have different talents, and it opens things up for me, so I'm just having fun. Back to you guys.
Well, he plays like he's having fun. David, thanks. Greg, I think it's going to be a battle of the boards, a battle of rebounding. And you know what that's like. You played alongside some great rebounders.
Well, you know, Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, those guys got after it as well as anybody who's ever played.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. The forwards are Anunoby and Siakam. Mitchell is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Whiteside in at the 5. And for Atlanta, and in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. So Atlanta will get the first possession. Here's Atlanta. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
You know, they played terrific defensively. The few cracks they showed, guys were quick to rotate and help each other out.
I love the communication, love the hustle. They came up with big stops all night.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Here's Siakam. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Anunoby against Collins. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Siakam against Collins. And Capella sends it back. Young in the corner. Off target from outside.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Here's Siakam. Another miss by Siakam. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Hunter on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the steal. Pass to Siakam. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
With that high release point, there's really no chance to block Siakam's shot, and he knows it.
Young finds Hunter. Outside Collins. Now the pass to Bogdanovich. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. The Raptors have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started.
And it might be an overused term, Smitty, but I think the description of Bogdan Bogdanovic as a glue guy really fits.
I agree. He has a lot of those qualities that every team needs. He's a playmaker. He gets after it on the defensive end, and he can create his own offense when need be. It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
And the turnover again by Atlanta. This group has players swatting away the most shots in the league this month. The shot block leaders. Hassan Whiteside on top.
And guys, as the month has unfolded, his interior defense has gotten better and better.
Raptors trail by 3. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And give Siakam credit for putting pressure on the defense, forcing them to get aggressive with him.
Toronto shooting their first free throws of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Throw good, Siakam.
2020 was an incredible year for Siakam. Taking his game to a new level, was named an All-Star and an All-NBA player.
Both good from the line that time.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
All right, let's just come to the court. Come on, get loud for your ETL Hawks dancers.
And now let's take a look at the stats for Hassan Whiteside. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. Putting up about 10 points a night, 18 rebounds, and just over 4 blocks. But you look at the rebound totals, and it's a big part of what he does for this team.
He has ferocity down low. He sets the tone for this club night in and night out.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And Bogdanovic kicks to Collins. Pass to Hunter. Takes it inside. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Beautiful creativity off the dribble. That's a slick move by Hunter.
Van Vliet against Bogdanovic. Van Vliet looking around.
And a chance here to take a look at the numbers for Clint Capella. 4th in rebounding. And not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And he's so explosive, so hungry. You really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there. That's why he's top 5 in rebounding. Now, here is Young. He's one of the most resourceful scorers you'll ever see. He's generating an average of around 33.5 points a game.
What a pass by Bogdanovich, sending it straight to the wide open man.
Here's Mitchell, following the basket by Trae Young, and stolen by Hunter. Bogdanovich inside, covered by Van Vliet, and stolen by Siakam. Van Vliet attacking. It's blocked. Now, here's Hunter. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Young dishes to Collins. Just 5 to shoot. Capella finds Bogdanovich. For the 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. And this matchup with the Hawks, it's their first meeting of the season.
Well, these two teams will see plenty of each other as this is the first of 4 contests between them this year.
They know each other very well, and they'll be getting to know each other a lot better by season's end.
And here's Young, following the three-pointer by Siakam. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist from Young. Bogdanovich has got 6.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Hits it from three-point range.
OG Anunoby matching threes. Just a solid, steady player who continues to improve.
Young pass to Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. Beyond the arc. And no good that time. Now Toronto takes it the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Yeah, you know they wanted a few of those plays back. What a tough way to go out in that one.
Yeah, they came in with a purpose, gave everything they had. It just wasn't quite enough.
Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
That's good from Young. You know, Steve, now that we have some time away from it, how strange and wild were the NBA playoffs in that bubble?
I think the wildest part, Kevin, was having players having the same living arrangements. We'll eventually look back and view it as one of the most interesting times in NBA history.
And the Hawks making a change here. Reddish is checked in, and he's good on the second. You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that, but you know he's doing it all for his team and not just for himself. You know what? You forget that he's small in stature. Trae Young's skill set is exactly what every team is looking for.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Now, here is Young. Against the Lakers, he was really on his game. Over in the corner, Reddish bangs home the trifecta.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Out to the right wing. From the baseline. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 6-point game. He kicks to Collins. Reddish dishes to Young. To the inside. Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Coming out of screen and roll, Collins shows great body control and flexibility as an athlete.
Nuama with it. Capella's there. Waba passes to Anunoby. Craps in the tray. Anunoby's got his second bucket of the night.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Capella with a screen on Mitchell. Young for three. That shot off, and Toronto will go the other way with it. Mitchell passes to Van Vliet. Back to Mitchell. Second chance shot, and the rejection by Collins. Young with the ball. He has 7. He dishes it to Hunter. Kicks it out to Collins. Here's Reddish. And a miss there on the triple. Raptors trail by 5. Waba passes to Mitchell. To the right side. From 13, the shot will not fall. Hawks have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Collins finds Young. Capella sends a screen for Young. Back to Collins. Capella sends a screen for Collins. And he stays with it. Capella, high post. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game.
2 seconds. Atlanta timeout. The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's see it, fans. Hands for Atlanta Hawks dancing.
Some changes for Toronto. Chris Boucher's checked in for Siakam. Bryn Forbes comes in for Fred Van Vliet. And Flynn subbed in for Mitchell. And here's Reddish. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. And Boucher sends it back.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And Forbes kicks to Flynn. Boucher sets a screen for Flynn. Shoots from 12. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Atlanta leading by 5. Here's Gallinari. It's tipped. Here's Nwaba. 11 points for him in that last game against Miami.
He was a shot-blocking nightmare out there. 4 blocks on the game and some alter shots as well.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Malachi Flynn. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Here's Young. 7 points in the game. The Hawks again can't hit.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Inside, here's Anunoby, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Cutting his teeth in the Spurs system, Forbes has improved at keeping his eyes up and finding the open man.
Pass to Herter. Flynn against Young, trying to end the drought. The Hawks working the ball around, and the wide open shot from Reddish drains the three-pointer. Reddish has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Hawks. Flynn against Young. Flynn the pass to Forbes. And here is Anunoby. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at Atlanta. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in the #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And, of course, the Raptors. Quite a few spots down the ladder right now.
2 shots. Last on the first.
That free throw missing.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Whiteside's checked in for OG Anunoby. And he sinks the second. 1:43 left in the first. Raptors trail by 7. Outside Flynn. Pass to Boucher. Back to Flynn. Over to the left wing. 5 to shoot. From 11 feet away. Here's Boucher. Rebound by the Hawks.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Flynn against Young. Gallinari a screen on Flynn. And Young, here we go. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
Great at penetrating inside. Once Young gets a step on the defense, he explodes toward the bucket.
The pass to Forbes. From downtown, drills the three-pointer.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. 6-point lead. Gallinari outside. Back to Young. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Raptors trail by 9. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's the screen. Here's Forbes. And it's blocked. And he recovers it. Here's Atlanta now. Here's Herter. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Here is Forbes. Now Boucher over Rivas. And so the first quarter is in the books. Hawks lead by 9. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Atlanta?
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
So for Toronto right now, there's Boucher out there with David Nwaba. Then there's Whiteside, and it's Forbes in at the 2. Taken away. Here's Herter. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Now here's Reddish. 6 on the shot clock. Driving the lane. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Steve, I always thought what makes a player like Cam Reddish exciting is that season to season, He's always improving, wouldn't you agree?
I totally agree, absolutely. Watching Cam Reddish get stronger as a player is a real treat. You see him stepping up more and making a bigger contribution. It's clear that he's taking the time off the court to work on his craft.
And the first one at the line is good. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
A versatile wing with a good overall skill set. Reddish has a bright future in this league, and I think his peers would agree.
And Van Vliet, here we go. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Here's Herter, covered by Van Vliet. Pass to Reddish. Boucher with the rebound. Raptors trail by 11. Outside Flynn. It's deflected, and they get it back. Another shot. Van Vliet can't get it to go. The Hawks lead by 11. Here's Herter. Misses from short range. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses. Protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." As they are poised to be good for a long time.
They've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Raptors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Throw good, Siakam. John Collins, he's checked in for the Hawks. Hunter comes in for Kevin Herter. Anunoby, he's checked in for the Raptors. Mitchell comes in for Flynn. Siakam hits them both.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Passes to Okongwu. Young against Mitchell. Young dishes to Okongwu.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Siakam. Averaging 21 points per game, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he is such a huge part of what this team does on offense.
Yes, night in and night out, he's their go-to option. He accepts that responsibility and thrives at it.
First one falls for him.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Raptors trail by 8. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Playing with great activity, Pascal Siakam's become so proficient off the bounce.
Toronto shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
Throw good, Siakam. Siakam hits them both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Pass to Okongwu. Reddish kicks to Young. Good D by Siakam.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Hunter against Mitchell. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Trae Young.
Using that length to attack inside Siakam is a major challenge for any defender to stop.
Toronto shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And the Hawks making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Siakam hits them both. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Atlanta. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Reddish. And Boucher sends it back. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Mitchell kicks to Boucher. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. In the corner, it's Hunter. Takes the 3. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Superb communication between Hunter and his teammates. They set him up so well.
Mitchell outside. Going inside. Can't cash in from close range. The Hawks leading by 7. Reddish the pass to Bogdanovich. Dish now to Reddish from deep. The shot, no good. And Toronto will come the other way.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Mitchell outside. The pass to Boucher. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. 6 to shoot. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Anunoby passes to Siakam. Shot clock at 6. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Reddish with the ball. 8 points for him. Outside, Bogdanovich. Okongwu with the screen for Bogdanovich. The three-pointer, no good. Raptors trail by 7. Siakam outside. Pass to Anunoby. Passes it to Siakam. And again, no good by Toronto.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
His rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net. That helps.
It's time for T-shirts. Hands for Atlanta Hawks dancing.
Look at the top three-point shooting small forwards this season in the NBA. Every wingman should have that shot in his arsenal, and these guys certainly do. OG Anunoby, number 1. DeAndre Hunter, 3rd.
I mean, these guys are all constant threats on the perimeter. Shooting the three isn't all, though, that they do. But it sure is a lot of what they do.
When the three-point shot is working for one of these fellas, that's when the defense has to be worried, because any of them can get hot from behind the line.
Now, here's Siakam. 17 points for him last game against Miami.
You can't forget about how great he was at forcing contact and getting to the line. He racked up a lot of easy points at the line that way.
And here's Reddish, following the three from Davion Mitchell. Here's Bogdanovich. Collins controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Hawks lead by 8.
He's a terror on the offensive glass. You don't have to run plays for Collins for him to score.
And Van Vliet, here we go. Anunoby kicks to Mitchell. Boucher the screen. And there's the drive. And the rejection by Collins. Bogdanovich looking around. Pass to Okongwu. Now, here's Collins. Here's Bogdanovich, and he banks in the layup. And now it's a 10-point Hawks lead.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Mitchell left side. Got a piece of it. And here's Bogdanovich. He's got 8. Kicks to Reddish. Here's Collins. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the paint. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. There's the pass to Siakam. Here's Mitchell. From deep three-point range, again, Mitchell missing.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Bogdanovich dishes to Reddish. Hunter against Anunoby. The 11-footer, and that one's good. Hunter's got the lead up to 12 now for the Hawks.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Gallinari comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Whiteside's checked in for Siakam. David Nwaba comes in for Chris Boucher. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Fred VanVleet. And Flynn subbed in for Mitchell. And so here's Toronto, down by 12. Forbes the pass to Flynn. Five on the clock. Whiteside sets the bit for Flynn. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. The Hawks leading by 12. Here's Reddish. Offline with his three. And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That game marks the first half of a quick two-game homestand. Flynn the pass to Whiteside. Now Flynn. No points in the game yet for him. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Capella.
He's been scoreless for a while now. They're still trailing here. They might want to move to some other options offensively.
Here's Huerter. He's covered by Whiteside. And Huerter gets it to go.
This is where Huerter's toughness comes into play. Inside against physical D.
There's one place you can be sure to find Kevin Huerter just about every day, and that's the film room. He studies the game in detail, trying to improve his own game and get insights into his opponents.
Yeah, there's just as much work you can do on the court as it is off the court. Kevin Huerter knows that, and he's embraced the film work and analysis that it takes to become a great player.
Here's Huerter. The Raptors getting the bucket. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Whiteside's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Nwaba. Over Gallinari. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Nwaba.
It looked like the defense just flat out froze out there. Clear breakdown in communication to allow that easy bucket.
Huerter passes to Reddish. Those three-pointers off the mark.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Here's Huerter after Toronto at the three-pointer. Gallinari right side. That's tipped. Here is Forbes. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
That wing athleticism and toughness. The future for Anunoby is very bright.
Reddish the pass to Huerter. Right at the free throw line. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Now here's Flynn. Pass to Anunoby. Flynn kicks to Forbes. Driving to the basket.
The last thing you want to do is send this young man to the line. Bryn Forbes is almost automatic.
For Toronto, they have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
He was one of those great summer league stories. Bryn Forbes can get by as a knockdown shooter while still rounding out the rest of his game.
So he gets them both. The Hawks leading by 3. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first half. Dishes to Young. To end the cold streak. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Raptors trail by 3. Flynn the pass to Forbes. The leaner, count that one. Forbes has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Showing he can hit the jumper from anywhere on the floor. Forbes continues to impress with his shot.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's Atlanta. They're up by 1. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Hey folks, welcome. The Atlanta Hawks find themselves here in a close one at the half.
Most of the damage they're doing is in the paint. They've made a concerted effort to work the ball inside, create high percentage looks, and that could open up the perimeter for them in the second half, with the D worried about the postgame.
Okay, now we'll look at some of the players who could be a part of the dunk contest during All-Star break.
And man, we're getting close to the dunk contest. Hard not to be excited about it, even though we get it every year.
It seems like each year the stakes get raised. The guys really bring their all to this event.
And that's it for the halftime show. Time to send you back to the game.
Shaq, stop doing the wave.
I can't stop, Kenny. Look at the fans. Hey.
Come on, Kenny, catch the wave with us. Ooh, that's nice, Shaq.
Yeah, Ernie, you got a lot of rhythm, Ernie.
Very rhythmic.
Yes.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Siakam with it. He's got 13. Good on the shot. Siakam's got 15 points.
Physicality is no problem for Siakam. He pushes off the contact and gets it to go.
Passes it to Bogdanovich. Launches it. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Mitchell. And the pass to Whiteside. Over Bogdanovich. That misses off the backboard. Atlanta leading by 5. Bogdanovich with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Young. And he uses the glass on the lane. 14 points for him.
The way Trae Young steps up on offense is terrific. He works hard to deliver for his team.
Pass to Mitchell. Driving in. Count it. Good. Mitchell's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Young dishes to Collins. Passes it to Bogdanovich. That 3 off the mark.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Here's Siakam. And Capella sends it back.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
Bogdanovich finds Young. Back to Bogdanovich. High post shot. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. And that's 13 points for Bogdanovich. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Whiteside, a screen on Bogdanovich. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
Pass to Capella. Young is double. Collins passes to Capella. Over Whiteside. Rejected by Whiteside. You better keep your hands up if you've been playing with these guys over the past month, because if you're open, they'll find you. Trae Young on top.
Really been in sync with his teammates over that period. I mean, his passing has been phenomenal.
Who wants a t-shirt? Head to Atlanta Hawks dancing.
For the Hawks. Okongwu comes in for Clint Capella. And it's Reddish in for Bogdanovich. And Toronto also making a switch. Chris Boucher's checked in for Whiteside. Raptors trail by 7. Out to the right wing. Here's Siakam. And the rejection by Collins.
Right there, the length of Collins proving to be the difference. Not in my house, he says.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Boucher finds Mitchell. Boucher sets a screen for Siakam. Another miss by Siakam.
Still trying to shoot his way out of this funk. But if it doesn't come within the flow of the offense, the whole team suffers.
Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Boucher with a screen on Young. Mitchell. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Hunter against Anunoby. The pass to Boucher. Shot clock at 5. Here's Mitchell. And again, Toronto no luck.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Young looking it over. He kicks it to Okongwu. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Collins setting the pick for Young. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Atlanta again missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player. And he gives up some size on that play, but the defender fails to close the gap.
This is why you spend so much time devising ways to space the floor. If you can't, you don't get very far.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
Now, here is Young, following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Young against Mitchell, and finished off by Collins.
The agility, the hops, the great hands. Collins is the perfect alley-oop partner.
Mitchell against Young. Here's Boucher. It's stolen by Reddish. To the middle, and stolen by Siakam. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. And yes, it's good. Siakam's got 17 now.
He's a well-coordinated athlete who will outwork you. Siakam hustles up the floor on every possession.
And Young kicks to Reddish. A three. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists now in the game.
Whatever they did right in the first half defensively, we're not seeing it now.
Which loudest section wants a t-shirt? All right, let's just go to the board. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks dancers.
So both teams making some changes here. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Danilo Gallinari.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Here's Siakam. 17 points in the game. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Here's Reddish. Goes back up. And it's good on the way in. And now it's a 12-point Hawks lead. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get. And that's something they also can take great pride in.
From deep, Gallinari, another three for Atlanta.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Boucher with a screen on Young. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. A shot by Reddish, no good. And so Siakam will bring it up for Toronto. 15-point game. Forbes the pass to Siakam. And that time, also a missed shot. And there is a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That is his first foul of the game. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Reddish. The Hawks leading by 15. Here's Young. Scores off the crossover. Young's got 16 points.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Pass to Boucher. Outside Flynn. Puts up a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Flynn's got his second basket of the night.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Young against Flynn. Young dishes to Gallinari. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Raptors. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against Kyle Lowry and the Miami Heat. And then on Friday, they're taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
And you know for that matchup with Charlotte, you know they're going to be amped up for that one. And they'll need to be. That's going to be one tough game for that group.
That free throw good from Gallinari.
And this is where you want to see Gallinari if you're the coach. A knockdown shooter at the free throw line.
And Toronto making a change here. Whiteside's checked in. Gallinari hits them both. Raptors trail by 16. Flynn with it. Okongwu covering. Charity stripe shot. And it's sent back by Okongwu. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Alder.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark. Not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Flynn. Following the missed shot by Onyeka Okongwu. Flynn, and there are the Raptors with another bucket.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Passes to Huerter. The Hawks working the ball around. Young drives in, and Boucher sends it back. Down low. Here's Whiteside. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
In attack mode, Whiteside drawing the foul. Still able to complete the play.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Bogdanovich is checked in for Atlanta. Free throw, good, Whiteside.
He's a guy with all-star talent. It's been a long road for Whiteside, but he has a chance now to do something special.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. 13 points in the game. Okongwu with the screen for Bogdanovich. And Whiteside sends it back.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And here is Flynn. Boucher with a screen on Young. Driving inside. A nice shot by Flynn.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Young pass to Okongwu. And Bogdanovich hits to Young. Gets that one through the hole, making now 7 of 13 in this game.
Many scouts felt Trae Young would convert shots inside at the NBA level, and that's where he's a complete threat.
Now here's Flynn. 9 points in the game so far. Boucher with a screen on Bogdanovich. Forbes can't get it to go. Atlanta leading by 11. Pulls up. Misses off the left iron. Boucher passes to Flynn. There's 57 seconds left in the third. The feed to Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
Nice agility rolling off the screen. Just another thing Whiteside gives you.
The Hawks shooting well, 52% in the third. They came to play offensively in the second half. Young outside, pass to Okongwu, and here's Gallinari outside.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
He has led this team in rebounding and also taken on the role of enforcer.
It's good, and the Hawks lead has got to just 7 on the basket from Flynn.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But, you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Hawks lead by 10. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. The Hawks leading by 10. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Raptors. They've got Siakam. He's out there with David Nwaba. Whiteside is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Forbes in at the 1. And Siakam has got the ball here for Toronto. Whiteside kicks to VanVleet. An easy 2 points on the layup. VanVleet's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Toronto. Young finds Hunter. Over Siakam. Toronto grabs the miss. Siakam's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And Capella sends it back to the middle, and there's the pass to Hunter. Now Reddish. Here's Young. Takes it off the glass. And that's now 20 points for Trae Young.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
He takes it in. Whiteside inside. Over Reddish. And the shot is long. The Hawks leading by 10. Inside. And stolen by Siakam. Here is Forbes. He's guarded by Collins. Pass to Nwaba. Now Siakam. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. They get the rebound. Right side, no good. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Hunter, the pass to Capella. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Shot selection still needs a little work, but Cam Reddish has excellent range on the jumper.
Whiteside, a screen on Collins. Siakam, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
At the line for the Raptors, Pascal Siakam. At the line for 2.
And the first one drops. And the Raptors with some changes. OG Anunoby comes in for David Nwaba. And it's Mitchell in for Bryn Forbes. He's perfect from the line this time. The Hawks leading by 11. Young pass to Collins. Now here's Reddish. Covered by Van Vliet. Now here's Reddish. And it goes down 2 points. Reddish has got 5 points in the quarter.
When inspired, Reddish is a good rebounder. Great physical tools at 6'7" with a 7'1" wingspan.
Collins against Siakam. A 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And finish off by Collins.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Van Vliet up top. Mitchell outside. Here's Van Vliet. Pocket 6. To the wing right side. Here's Anunoby. Hunter grabs the miss. Hunter's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Young. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Passes it to Mitchell. Whiteside, a screen on Young. Here's Mitchell. And Capella sends it back. And he gets it back. And the Hawks with possession. They're on an 11-2 run. Reddish kicks to Capella. He dishes it to Reddish. A beautiful reverse layup. Reddish has got 10 points in just the second half.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And Van Vliet, here we go. And Steve, along with everything else he does, Van Vliet's effectiveness as a playmaker is key for this team.
It is, Kevin. He makes great reads. He makes the right pass, and he doesn't turn the ball over.
Fred VanVleet taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Has always been a tremendous defender, in my opinion, and he knows he's going to knock down his free throws. But now Fred VanVleet has emerged as a terrific all-around scorer. He can pretty much do it all.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Reddish. And so Van Vliet nails both of them.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Young against Van Vliet. Young pass to Capella. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Capella sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Young outside. Shoots over Van Vliet. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Whiteside's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Siakam misses.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Lob pass to Capella. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
You see the vertical. Clint Capella way above the rim with one or two hands.
Van Vliet against Bogdanovich. Van Vliet outside. Over Bogdanovich. And the Raptors miss again. And the Hawks with possession. They're on a 15-4 run right now. Young pass to Collins. There's the dish to Bogdanovich. Jacks up a three. Not going to go that time. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. The Hawks leading by 19 points. Young with the ball. Launches a three. Bogdanovich, no luck. Hunter against Mitchell. Now here's Van Vliet. He's covered closely. Rebound by the Hawks. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. Pass to Collins. Collins, a screen on Anunoby. Here's Young, and he drives in.
The massive wingspan of Pascal Siakam, an aggressive defender who uses his physical advantages to stifle shooters.
Looking to get it going. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Collins.
Clearly a foul.
Apply for the Raptors. Pascal Siakam, 2 shots.
Throw good, Siakam. And Steve, you played in a different era. Do you look a little differently at all the hugs and handshakes between opposing players these days?
No, not at all, Kevin. It's just totally different. These guys been knowing each other for a long time, with youth basketball. I think the competition on the court, it speaks for itself, so I think our game is still in good hands.
He's off on the second. Looking back at the 2017 NBA Draft, Steve, the selections in the middle portion of the first round, just incredible value there.
It is. Donovan Mitchell going 13th. Bam Adebayo selected 14th. A pair of all-stars. And then John Collins going 19th overall to Atlanta. An absolute steal.
Pocket 2. On deep, Collins. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Mitchell outside. And Capella sends it back. Bogdanovich passes to Young. Capella sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Young dishes to Capella. Good work defensively by Whiteside. Raptors trail by 18. Siakam looking around. Over Collins. Siakam misses.
Coming out of halftime, he wanted to start strong, yet opposite happened.
Young finds Hunter. Outside Collins. A pass to Bogdanovich. Collins, a screen on Van Vliet. Here's Bogdanovich. The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam.
Remains at middle.
Shot clock at 2. Young. And it's in off the backboard. 24 points for Trae Young.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Pass to Mitchell. From the arc. Hunter grabs the miss.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Collins kicks to Bogdanovich. Collins setting the pick for Bogdanovich. Young pass to Collins. Stolen by Mitchell. Van Vliet outside. Right side inside. Capella's there. And he can't jam it through. Pass to Bogdanovich. Collins with it. Collins setting the pick for Young. Lobbed up there for Collins. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Woo, the timing of Young's passes in pick and roll, absolutely impeccable.
Toronto calls timeout. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I've gone back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Trae Young.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Here's Mitchell. Siakam outside. We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
And Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Capella. And it's off from three-point range. Van Vliet against Bogdanovich. With some arc. Here's Whiteside. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Atlanta.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Trae Young.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Bogdanovich dishes to Young. Shoots from 14, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Siakam outside. They need this one. He lays it in.
Great hustle by Pascal Siakam, fighting for the board and making sure they convert.
Mitchell against Young. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Trae, you guys had a look in your eyes tonight, so how satisfying was this win?
I mean, it feels great. It feels great getting a win. At the end of the day, I'm just here to help my team win, whoever we're playing against, and that's all I care about.
Well, you all certainly did what you had to get this win, man. Congratulations. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. See you next time.